Okay, guys, let's talk about needle threader. This is your PR machine, your 6 thread, your 10 thread. It's got all the covers kicked off of it. I'm going to show you how to adjust this needle threader mechanism to the T where it will thread your needle correctly. Let's talk about it first. A lot of people don't realize this, but this needle threader is really set up for a 90-14 needle. If you look in your instruction book or look on the when you can print off line, it says in the back of the manual this needle threader should not be used if you're using anything other than the appropriate needle. So this needle threader isn't designed to go through in a size 10 or 9 or even 11 size needle. It's designed to go through the medium to heavyweight needles. So keep that in mind. I have a lot of people that they'll replace this needle threader and then a couple days later they'll call me and say, you know what, it worked a couple times but it's not working again. What happens is they'll have the wrong size needle for that threader inside the unit. Like it says, it's printed in the back of your instruction book. So, I love the smaller needles, but I'm just aware that that needle threader will not make it through there. So I use the 90-14 for a lot of projects because it will go through a lot of the different layers. It will go through a lot of the different fabrics, and I don't have a problem with that 90-14 size needle with my needle threader. This is with the unit off. This is what I'm going to tell you. Make sure you have a brand new needle in needle number 1. I'm going to zoom in and pan out a couple of different times. I hope I don't make you sick. So make sure that you have a brand new needle in needle number 1. This is with your machine off, and this is with the covers off of your machine. Needle number 1, here we go. We're going to make sure the needle is in there, it's installed correctly. I've got a different video on that. This is the side of your machine. There's a couple different adjustments here if you need to move this needle threader up or down. I'm going to point them out to you. Never take any of these screws out, just loosen them. There's a Phillips screw here, and then there's a Phillips screw here. So there's 2 Phillips screws. They're identical screws. They're on this needle threader mechanism. This is the servo motor that drives that mechanism. This is the rack that drives the mechanism up and down. So with the machine off, on number 1, you can grab the top of this mechanism and pull it down, and you can see that needle threader moving in and out of that needle. So you can engage and disengage that needle threader on this machine and make sure it goes through the eye of the needle. This one's coming through perfectly, I know, because I just did it here recently. But do that, make sure it clears with the machine off. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll grab one of these threads that I have dangling. Let me grab my picker here, and I'm not going to thread up the machine completely. I'm just going to demonstrate how to see if that needle threader is adjusted. So I'm going to put it behind my guide bar back there like I would thread the machine, and then I'm going to bring my needle threader down manually. I'm going to pull it all the way down, and then I'm going to thread the 3 little fingers around here, come up, clip the thread off here, and then I'll pull this needle threader up, make sure it comes back, and it does. It threads that needle perfectly. Now, if it doesn't thread the needle perfectly, a good little cheat I use a lot of times is I'll get my cell phone, and our cell phones have great cameras on them. So what I'll do is I'm going to try to do it here for you. But what I'll do is come closer to the machine, and I will zoom in on this needle here. It may not be perfect on this video just because this is just for video purposes only, but I'll bring it down, pull it in the unit, make sure it comes through there. I'm going to back up there. Make sure it's not catching the needle or doing anything crazy. This one here I adjusted too far down. If you can see, that little hook is grabbing the needle now. So what I would do in an instance like this is, I'm going to pan out. I'm going to go back to my Phillips screws over here to the side. And I would just loosen these two screws here. When I say loosen them, just loosen them a half a turn. And then this whole mechanism can move up and down. And you can move this whole threading mechanism up or down to make sure that it goes through the eye of the needle perfectly. So that's how you're going to adjust this whole mechanism here, is with these two Phillips screws. Now what that allows you to do is move that wire threader up or down inside the eye of the needle. It's still not going to let you go left or right. Make sure that this bar is clean here, this groove track is clean. Make sure there's nothing in the way. A lot of times you'll have trash or thread or something in the way, and the threader will not come down smooth. So make sure it's operating very smoothly coming up and down on this guide bar. If it's not, check that guide bar. Make sure it's straight. If that is straight and you've got a brand new needle threader in there and it's missing it left or right, there's actually an adjustment. I'm going to move in just a little bit just to show you. There's a little bitty adjustment right here. And what you'll do is you'll loosen this little bitty needle set screw, and then you'll turn this set screw, which is a regular flat screwdriver. Your tension screwdriver in your accessory tray will fit inside here. You'll move this and you can tighten it or loosen it. If you tighten it, it moves the whole needle bar section to the left. If you loosen it, it moves the whole needle bar section to the right. So what this is fine adjustment left or right on your needle threader. So you can get it precise where it will come through exactly in the center of the needle threader. But it's going to take you a minute to do it. It's not going to something that you can get correct the first time. It takes just a second for it to be precise. Make sure you have a brand new needle in there. Make sure it's a 9014. Make sure you have a new threader on there, and then start your adjustments. If your threader is bent or trash, or you've tried to straighten it, you may never get those adjustments correct. So make sure you have a new threader on there. Make sure that you do everything manually by hand before you put anything under power. It's got to clear that needle by hand, meaning it should come in and out of the eye of that needle smoothly without getting caught up on anything. And when it's coming in there through there smoothly and there's nothing catching on, I just like to move it back and forth to make sure it's not catching on anything. And when it does, and it's going through the eye of the needle and it's threading the machine manually with you doing it, then you can put power to it, and 9 times out of 10 it will thread it every time. So I hope that helps you guys. Like and follow the channel, subscribe, make sure you get all the rest of the videos.